So this week we're going to attempt at trying to get our landscaping projects up and running.
Neither of us have really done like a full landscaping, really nice hardscapes, retaining walls and all that stuff. So this is all new to us. The other challenge is we're on a steep hillside. It's definitely worth it for the view, but we do pay. There is a trade-off. There's really limited yard space and there's a really steep driveway.
So this is our backyard. It's kind of really pretty sad looking back here. What we're going to do is we're going to take this back wall here and we're going to taper it so that it's actually like a 45-degree transition, maybe plant some grass on there. And then on this far back wall, we had to dig into the hillside here to put our house in. And so we're going to go ahead and put a retaining wall. That retaining wall is going to go all the way down over into there where it'll almost tie into the front of the house. From there, then we'd like to build this thing up, plant some grass back here, and make this a nice actual usable space back here that's would be nice to hang out in.
So we're extending our deck out to give us a platform to bring stairs down, but we needed some sort of upright beams for this deck extension. And when we did our timber frame from our house, they sent us an extra beam just in case we screwed up somewhere. And so we're going to use this guy for the deck post.
So Mike and Malachi just got done doing about 2,000 square feet of decks out of my brother-in-law's place. So, you know, I figured this little deck that's 6 by 12, I figured they could handle it. So I'm going to let them go on it and get this deck built, and then I'm going to jump on the equipment and start hauling and moving some dirt. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and bring the excavator back here, and then we'll kind of taper this wall in. And then once that's done, then we can start working about grade that we have here in the back, figure out if we need to come up or where we need to be, and then we'll get the grade right, and then we should be getting ready for doing some other retaining wall blocks. I went ahead and pulled it back a little bit, sloped it, made it actually halfway decent back here. So it actually opens it up, and then the flow will actually, you can actually access the front yard around the house eventually when this is all graded to be right. So yeah, so less retaining wall. The retaining wall is going to go into here, but we were thinking about wrapping it around and then making this whole thing boxed in, but I like this better. Last week we poured the foundation for these deck posts, and we went ahead and went up with these uprights. We had a beam left over from the house, and so we put it to good use here. And then as you can see, we just tied in a ledger board on the side of the house here on the other beams, and when we dropped this deck down one step coming off of the existing deck here. And so pretty simple, we just went ahead and put some joists up, got our end cap, and tied it all in. We wound up using a couple of 4x6s here for the support. Now we're ready to put down some decking, and once we do that, this deck will be almost complete, except for then we need to start on the stairs. Here's part of the landscaping that's going to happen on this side of the house. Obviously, you can see that we kind of excavated this out. We put this rock up with it being designed that there's going to be a 4-foot retaining wall, so that we can now slope the soils back towards that way. And then this will actually be a wall that'll come all along here, and then it'll be all gravels there. So this is that grade. I'm waiting on block right now, and when it shows up next week, then we'll be able to start working on these retaining walls. And we have another little spot over here, and we're going to have this retaining wall be about the same height as that wall over there. And then we're going to have a retaining wall that goes all the way back on this face here, and that'll actually hold back the soils and kind of resemble a backyard from there. So once this is all done, there obviously won't be any parking here. This is going to be a set of stairs, and then that'll go up to the actual front door for guests and company that are going to come up to the house. So all the parking will be, you know, out in this area, and then obviously on top of the pad that we poured last week.
Stairs look really good, but we're not going to be able to get to the railing for a while, so we're going to put up some temporary railing in the meantime.
Those things are going to be awesome. Grace, your muffins. You don't want to burn your muffins. Hey, are those fresh blueberries, the ones that I picked the other day?
Yep. Yeah.
Sweet. They're a little hot.
Come here. I'll give you some fruit.
Oh wow, look at her. She's all prepared.
Here, babe, try that.
That is so good. Yeah, while I was putting the baby down for a nap,
That's good.
she took the blueberries and made these muffins. Those are delicious.
Those are temporary handrails.
That.
So Anna for a long time was trying to figure out how to get the stairs, how to get the deck and the stairs out. We talked many different ways about coming down to a landing, going back into the bottom. We thought about spiral stairs, different things, but anyway, wanted to come up with an idea, come out off the deck, come one step down, and then come to a landing right here in front of the window. And I think it's going to look really nice, and surprisingly my wife agreed.
Yep, he was right. That was the best way to do it. No, that's my window. No! That is a giant spider. That's why you live in Alaska. There's not supposed to be creepy crawlies up here.
That is. It's disgusting. Mom, look! It's disgustingly huge.
So Jacob's idea to extend the deck out was a really good one because it gave us more deck space, and we decided to drop it down a step just so that we wouldn't have to match the board spacing exactly, and because it drops the railing down too, so the railing is a little bit lower and it's out of your view a little bit. I think that was a really good decision. We've still got some more work to do. We ran out of the cedar fascia that goes around the outside. Obviously the handrails need to be fabricated up, and since it's raining, we can't apply the deck stick either, so.
Yeah, so it was a good week. We got quite a bit done, so I'm kind of excited to see next week with all the block going in. It should be a real transformation. I don't know how far we'll get next week, but it should change the landscape to something totally different.
Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a good week, and we'll see you next Monday.
See ya.